We all get rejected several times in different areas of our lives, and there's really nothing anyone can do about it. Hi, I'm Paula, the girl that sits here every Tuesday to just talk about things that happen to all of us but that we don't talk about enough. And today I wanted to talk about rejection because I feel like it's something we constantly face, and many times we just feel so bad about it. And I don't know, even though it's something we all go through, everybody seems to pretend like nobody actually experienced it. And I just feel like it's such a normal experience that we just go through, but nobody actually talks about it, and we have normalized success so much and just showing the good things that I just feel like every time we fail at something, we just feel like we are literally like the only losers, when it's actually not like that. So today I just wanted to talk about something that we all experience, just in case you need some type of emotional lift or you just want to feel a little bit better. Feeling like you're a failure sucks. Is a shitty feeling, and I'm not here to tell you to just move on or see the positive aspect of it or that everything is a lesson you can learn. I'm not even going to tell you that everything happens for a reason, because I truly don't believe it's like that. Sometimes shitty things just happen because that's life. So I'm here to help you ground and help you realize that it's okay. It's okay and it's normal to get rejected and feel bad about it, and it's actually going to get better, even if it doesn't seem like it in this very exact moment. I don't know if hearing this helps, because every time someone says this to me when I'm feeling down, I just feel like they are somewhat invalidating my feelings, so please don't take it like that. But everybody gets rejected, and I'm not saying this to make you feel like whatever you're going through it's not valid, because it is. I'm saying this to let you know that you are not alone and that you are not like a loser or something for being rejected, because it's something that actually happens to everybody. And it doesn't matter if you have gotten rejected 1 or 10,000 times, it doesn't make you any less worthy. It's not worth to spend your time ruminating around why you got rejected, because there are so many variables that you just can't even imagine what's the actual reason you got rejected. Like, yes, it could have been because of you though, but that's like one in God knows how many reasons. And the truth is that people usually don't reject other people or reject opportunities or stuff like that just for one particular reason. Like, it's just a set of different variables that sometimes don't really have to do with you. Like, it's literally way much more likely that you got rejected for other reasons that don't have to do with you. But if these reasons happen to do with you, just know that it's very likely that they don't have to do directly with who you are, but with other variables that are related to you but don't imply any type of self-worth, like, I don't know, working experience, for example. So should you change your mindset and just force yourself to take this from a very positive angle and feel like there's something you have to learn from this, or that everything happens for a reason, or that this can also be a chance or something like that? I don't know. That's up to you. I mean, if you can, you should definitely do it. Like, that's fucking dope. But if you can't, don't worry. You are not doing life wrong, and it's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel like shit. It's okay to feel like cursing everybody. It's okay to feel angry, and it's also okay to feel like you might be stuck in your life. It's okay to feel like it's unfair and to think that there's really nothing you can learn from this. You don't have to learn a lesson from everything. Sometimes you just have to be resilient, accept life for what it is, and just move on. There's not really a secret lesson behind it. It's just how it is. You are allowed to feel bad, and it's okay to grieve all of those could have beens. It's normal. You're allowed to grieve for all the things that didn't happen as well. And it's okay to feel like life is shit, because sometimes it is. But listen, you are not stuck, even if it feels like it. I don't want to be like one of those super toxic positive people, but getting rejected, it's also a step forward. You don't have to think about it like that in this moment, but it is, because you are not in the exact same place you were before getting rejected. So it's still a step forward towards the things you want to achieve. Like, did that step forward go wrong? Yes. But at least you tried, and that's a lot. It actually means a lot, because remember that we move forward in life through little steps, and failing is a little step as well. Remember that the fact that it went wrong this time is not the end of the world, even if it feels like it. At some point, you will move on and you will try again with something else or with someone else, or maybe you will try again with the same person or with the same situation. And that's how life works, honestly. Okay, so even though I'm more of like an introverted, I'm a really people's person, in the sense of I love human behavior, and I love seeing people just being people and having like human experiences and just like living their life. But like, I'm not like Joe Goldberg. It's more like I don't know, I romanticize humanity and people a lot, because I just think it's really fascinating. So sometimes I just like to look at strangers and think like, what could possibly be their dreams or their stories? What could be the reason why they are wearing those clothes today? What situations could they possibly be going through? What's the thing that has hurt them the most? I don't know. So many questions go through my mind, and I just love observing people and talking to people and getting to know people and just having deep conversations. And all of those moments have made me realize that everybody is so much more than all of those things that makes us feel bad. Like, there's not a single time I've seen a stranger and think, oh, there it goes, a walking failure. No, like, just look at any person. It doesn't matter if it's someone you know or if it's a stranger. Just look at any person and tell me if all you see is failure. Because if that's what you do to yourself, stop. Like, stop. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but like, trust me, no one else sees you and sees just a failure in the same way you don't look at other people and see just a particular bad thing. You don't have to do that to yourself either. It's okay to be scared of rejection and failure. And if I'm honest, I think we all feel like that. So you're definitely not alone, especially if you're still like young and in your 20s, or at least I say that because I'm in my 20s. And honestly, I feel like the more adults we become, the more lost we feel for some reason. Like, I don't know how we do it, but we just manage to live life without actually knowing what we are doing. And that's just, it's scary. We all feel lost. Don't worry, you're not alone. You're not the only one going through this. You're not a failure. Like, we are literally all going through the exact same thing. You know what? It doesn't matter how scared you actually are of being rejected or of failing, because it's still going to happen. Like, it doesn't matter how actively you try to avoid it, it's going to happen at some point. So if it's that inevitable, don't let it stop you from trying. Like, I'm just 20, I know I'm very young, like, I don't really know much about life, but one of the very few things I've actually learned is that it's not worth it to spend and waste and just miss opportunities out of fear, because at the end of the day, that's all you can lose, the opportunity. Like, if it goes wrong, you will move on and life will continue and you will do something else. You will figure it out. And the only thing you end up losing is the opportunity for it to actually go all right. But you never know if it's going to go all right if you don't try. So just go ahead and try. The only thing you could possibly lose is the opportunity. So don't miss that out of fear. I feel like I've been trying to do longer videos, but I don't know, today's video was just shorter, but it was something that I just felt like I had to share because it's so common, but we don't actually talk about it. And I thought that maybe someone could want to hear those words. So here it is from my heart to yours. You will be alright. The fact that you failed, doesn't mean that you're a failure, and the fact that you got rejected doesn't mean that it's going to be like that forever. And as always, thank you so much for being here. Remember that you are not alone, and see you next week.